Hello, this is Scott, and this is my 60-gallon tall guppy tank. This is not a guppy tank. This is a molly tank. I wish I had a 60 tall guppy tank, but I do have a molly tank, and mollies are maybe my favorite fish next to goldfish. I'm a big fancy goldfish man, but these mollies are a real close second. I really like them. They're super active. They're very people-centered. They're always looking at me, looking for me when I come down the stairs onto the fish room. Very food-driven fish. Wherever the food goes, they go. That includes their babies, unfortunately. Mollies are notorious for chomping down on some of their babies. So, to protect those little babies, I have a bunch of guppy grass down here. That's the plant you're seeing. Guppy grass is, scientific name is Naha guadapulensis or something like that, close to that. Sorry if I messed that up, no disrespect to the plant or anybody else. There's also spiky moss in here. Spiky moss is, the scientific name is Texophyllum spiky. Spelled wrong even. It's pretty cool. But in any case, it's a really neat moss that I don't see in the hobby at all. And I think it's gorgeous. I think more people should have this stuff. It looks fantastic. It looks great, even mixed with all this guppy grass. So what's happening here that I like so much is that these guys right here, the one right in the middle, that is a P. volifera. So he's a different kind of molly than the rest of them, right? And P. volifera are breeding with, I can't find a good example. There are some females in here that do have a tiny bit of red on them. And I think when the two breed, they're throwing off these gold dust mollies, but I'm not positive. I am working on breaking out a lot of these into their own tank, and then I can do some more messing around to see exactly how I'm making these beautiful mollies. Until then, I'm just letting them do their thing, pulling babies as I see them. You can see over here, got a bunch of babies and a little 10-gallon that I'm taking good care of. They're eating a lot of brine shrimp and doing their thing. They're good little mollies. But yeah, this is my favorite tank, and the thing I like about it so much is it's one of the things I like about it so much is because it's easy. There's not much going on in here. It's just a filter with some guppy grass. There's one piece of driftwood. I even have a bunch of, there's like Star Wars crap down there and everything, which I normally don't do. I don't like, it'd be the equivalent of like SpongeBob in my aquarium, which I normally don't do. But it looked good in here. I'm like, whatever. And it turned out to be my favorite aquarium. So, as opposed to that, right? We've got this, and it's just a lot, there's a lot less moving parts. It's a lot easier. This is something you could throw in your living room and kind of just forget about it. And it's full of beautiful, colorful fish. A lot of people do this with Africans, and I don't like that personally. I love African cichlids, and I think I like them so much that I don't like them in environments like that. When I do African tanks, I strictly do single species, which a lot of people really is boring for them, because what they want to see is those beautiful OB hybrid dragons and stuff, and I don't want hybrid fish. Unless it's mollies and guppies and things that I've domesticated myself, kind of. Or, not domesticated myself. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What I mean is there's domestic breeds. And I like to make my own domestic breeds. That's all I was trying to say. This orange one right here, she's got some skeletal issues if you look really close. That's the one. She's right here. But she's throwing off a lot of beautiful babies, and they all look healthy for the most part. And I'll call as need be. But yeah, this is my favorite tank in the fish room. And it's easy. Easy peasy. I guess there's some. You know what there are? There are a bunch of. What are those Corydorus? Having a brain fart. There's a bunch of Corydorus in here too. They are breeding for me as well, and I've been scraping their eggs off the side, and I've got a bunch of Cory babies going. Nothing special about them. They're not like lasers or green lasers or anything crazy and beautiful. They're just green, bronze Corys. But one thing, when you're doing stuff on a shoestring, like I am, then helps if you breed your own fish. And I just want some Corys in a couple more tanks. So it's the cheap way to do it. Just breed them out. My furnace is about to kick on, so I apologize for the noise. And actually, I think that's going to be that'll be the bell to stop before that kicks on and makes all kinds of ruckus. So yeah, I just wanted to get this on here. Hopefully, when I come back and take a look at this in 5 years, I'll be happy. I can't see why not. This tank always makes me happy, quite literally. If I'm having a bad day, come down here and feed some mollies. Makes me feel good. It's the way to do it, man. Alright, if you have made it this far through this video, I thank you. And please take care of yourself. Have a good one. Bye.